Hey guys, before we start this week's video, I would like to thank everyone who subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video I upload. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed the video, give me a big thumbs up. I think that kind of helps on YouTube. For you guys watching for the first time, hi, my name is Rich. This is my VW T25 campervan that we've named Polly Grey. I try and upload a video every Sunday to show you guys my progress. So that's something you think you might find interesting, please consider subscribing. Right, that's enough of me talking. Hope you enjoyed this week's video. I'm going to go crack on with a bit of work, I think. So guys, the saga with the welding and the rust continues, unfortunately. But for those that are enjoying the rust videos, then there's loads, probably more to come. I didn't think there was, but that's how it works, I guess. So I'll quickly show you. So let me, hold on, I'm gonna have to turn you around. It's not gonna work like this, just 2 secs. Getting used to this camera. So, found another hole. Thought we'd finished, cleaned everything up, was gonna start painting. Lisa went prodding around and she gladly showed us that I've got another hole to weld. So I've got to weld that hole, then I'm going to paint inside. Oh, let's turn you back round. So I'm going to do that this week. I'm going to start some more body work. Just threw some, can you see? I've just threw a bit of primer over that repair. That though, to be fair, let's try and sort this camera out, just 2 secs. So yeah, sort that repair out. I hope everyone's keeping safe, keeping busy with something to do. So we're into our 3rd week now, aren't we, of sort of lockdown, so trying to keep myself busy. Had a bit of a change the last couple of days, went out on the mountain bike. I'm treating it like a holiday. I'll end up massive after this time off, drinking and eating. So I thought best get out on my mountain bike. So I went out there this morning, waiting for a couple of parcels. So exciting parcel coming from Just Campers, should be here today. So I'll let you know what's coming there. I've also ordered some of the sound ending pads as well. They've come. They're from Dodo or something like that. I'll get you a price and what I paid for them. You can let me know whether I overpaid or underpaid. I don't know. It'll be enough for what I need. I've got 12 sheets. So that's a bit like adverts. Apparently 1 sheet does plenty. So we're going to put those in. I've watched a lot of YouTube channels with people using those. They seem pretty good. People have given them good reviews, so I went for them. To be fair, when I looked on eBay, they was the cheapest. So that's always a positive, especially for me. Cheap and cheerful. So guys, yeah, I'm going to carry on. I'll catch you in a sec. Get this all welded up, start something else. So the welding continues. Just put that patch in there. I'm just going to throw some black Ammonite over that. Just bear with me just a second. So this week's video may again all be about rust, because one thing I'm good at, and that's finding rust on this van, and it never seems to let me down. So I'll just show you. So just through there, so I'm going to have to do something with that and then grind all that off. So yes, more welding. Great. Right then, I'll show you what I've got to. So my plans and my thoughts. That rust there, that's still pretty thick. I know it's not ideal, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep sort of grinding it back. I'm just going to put some sort of rust converter on it, cut out that section there. I'm just going to build some patches up about that size tomorrow, going along there. The rails are going to be pretty good. I've started cleaning that up, but I just need some better, struggling for supplies really. It's rusty obviously behind there and that inner panel, but I think I'm just going to give that a wire brush and again put some rust converter on. maybe too far gone, but I can't, you know, other than that, it's a full quarter panel. It's a bit more rusty there. I may cut that out there. Obviously there's that hole there. Oh, but to be honest, the rest of it's quite thick metal, so I think it'll be savable. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. So I thought the beauty with this is all that's covered up to there, isn't it? So there's a mould that goes in there and all that's covered, and plus I can keep an eye on it and see what's going on in the future and get there before it gets any worse. But I think I wish that come off. I can really get into it then, this moulding. I could really get into it then with a bloody grinder, but just keep going, I suppose. That's probably all I'm going to do today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So just as expected, just had a parcel come through from Just Campers. I'll show you what I've ordered. Bear with me just a second. I remember from another video, I've ordered the I guess it's a section that holds the moulding. I was checking for my sweets actually, see if they got any of them in there. I normally put sweets into your packages. Something else now. I'm gonna have a dig around there in a sec. So this has come. Can't remember how much it was. Can you remember, Lise?
17, 18 pound.
Yeah, something like that. Quite expensive for what it is, really. I think now I've got it out of the packaging. So see mine there. He's a bit rusty behind here, but I think the only thing that's actually gone. This is all good. I think the only thing that's gone is that there that actually holds that moulding. So that'll be something I'll be able to put on there, and I should just be able to plug weld it on as well. So it's something at least I can do. Plug welding. It's about the best thing you can go. About the only thing I'm going out with the welding. So another job. So I'm glad that's turned up. I can get on with that as well. Found them in the end. I'd rummaged right down to the bottom of there to find these. Thanks, Just Campers. Right then, good morning. Right then, good morning, guys. I'll show you where I've got to and where I left it last night. So I just threw some amorite across there. Rust converted it, ground all the rust out, and put some black amorite. I've cut that section away there, and I've treated behind it, and then I've just made 2 patches to weld in there, and I think that's all that I'm going to do, to be fair. My understanding of rust, people used to say, well, years ago, especially when I was in the trade, they used to say rust was a bit like, use a term that it was a bit like cancer that used to spread. I don't think that's the truth in it, to be fair, as long as I think you treat the area and then you stop oxygen and moisture getting to that panel. I don't think it carries on sort of spreading or growing anymore. I could be wrong, but I think that's my understanding of it. So I've rust converted it. I shall probably, everything under this mould and all this rail, I should probably black amorite for now. As I say, you don't see it. So all this is fairly good metal, so I'm just going to weld to there. So hopefully I'll show you a video once I'm done. Right then, I'm going to interrupt this week's video and we're going to do something completely different. We're going to get off cars, we're going to get off T25s, we're going to get off welding, and we're going to do something a little bit different. So I've come up with a game that we're all going to play, and I'm going to explain what it is. So as you're all probably well aware by now, obviously my name's Rich, I live in England. I'm from the West Midlands. A city I live in is called Wolverhampton, which is in the Black Country. Now the Black Country has its own dialect of speech, and it has its own words for things that can be a little bit strange for people that aren't from this area. So I'm going to give you 2 examples of words. And sorry, I'll just stop me there. Stop myself. The idea of the week game, I'm going to do a word every week. So I'm going to give you a Black Country word, and then what I want you guys to do is, if you know the word, stick it in the comments below, and I'll give you a thumbs up if you get it right. I'll give you 2 examples now so you can understand what I'm saying. So gooing, if you was gooing down the shop, so gooing in proper English speech is going. Black Country word for going is gooing. And your second one, for an example, I'm going to give you the word gaffer. So he's my gaffer. So in Black Country, gaffer is boss. So I hope that sort of you understand what we're going to do. So I'm going to give you this week's Black Country word for you guys to have a go at, and please do stick them in the comments below. Let's have a little bit of fun. So this week's Black Country word is jammy, and it'll be used in a phrase like "he's jammy, he is." So if you know, and if you don't, you know what, have a bit of fun. Stick it in the comments below. And let's see what sort of answers that people come up with. Not only at the end of it, you'll have some idea of how to do a little bit of T25 repairs, but you never know. You'll all know how to spike a little bit about Black Country as well. So let's have a little bit of fun, guys. Thank you very much. I'll carry on with this week's video, and I'll catch you all soon. Cheers.
Alright guys, I've welded those 2 patches in just along there, and also welding them above the top here as well. Can't get the camera in. I'll give those a clean off, and that's done. So with the rest, I'm just going to hammer right.
How you doing, guys? I'll show you what I've got up to today. Just bear with me. So welded that patch in there, and all I've done is zoom out so you can see somehow. Don't know why it's not. So yeah, all I've done is I've threw some black hammerite over it for now. I'm going to carry on. I want to get that sliding door off tomorrow, so I'll get all this black hammerite nice and now to protect it from the weather. Seam sealed all in there while I was at it as well, just made sure all the seams and that are all good around any of the wells originally. It was pretty good anyway, to be fair, so all the vannies. And then hopefully it should last another 30 years or so. But yeah, pretty good. Patches in there, and I've seam sealed it as well. Got right underneath there. So right then guys, it's me pretty much done for today. Catch you all tomorrow. Right then guys, I'm going to wrap this video up this week at there. Doing that whole repair on that re-quarters took me ages, to be fair, so before I start anything else, I want to just end that video there. Save starting multiple jobs on the same video. So guys, again, thank you for everyone who subscribed. If you like the videos, subscribe, like and leave a comment. I'll catch you all next week. We'll do that sliding door repair. Guys, again, stay safe, have a good Easter, and I'll catch you all soon. Thanks for watching.